Welcome to the press conference for the first race of the weekend for FIA Formula 2, and we're joined by our top three from the first race, Marcus Pommer, Dan McKenzie and Matteo Tuscia. We'll start off with you then, Marcus. Winning the race, first win in Formula 2, first pole this morning. It's turning into a good weekend.
Yes, the weekend started really good with the test. We found a really good setup and I put everything together in the quali, and today I had also a good start, and I think if you are in front of the first lap it's more easy to win than if you have to fight and damage your tires.
And how was the start of the race for you? Because obviously down alongside you had fresher tyres, and it looked as though Mihai was close to you as well, but you just managed to hold off.
Yeah, my plan was to stay in the middle, because out of the first corner you have a good traction in the inside, and it worked. It was not so easy, but it worked, and yes, I'm quite happy.
Obviously you were fastest in Silverstone in the pre-season test. How did you kind of lose the setup that you wanted and then find it again here? Do you know what I mean? Because you're saying you found a good setup that you're very, very happy with, but at Silverstone you were fast as well. So what happened in the first 3 rounds? Did you just kind of lose your way with the setup?
In Silverstone the setup was also good, but I crashed in quali and then it was not so good for my head. And Portimao was also good, but I had a little bit problems with the weather. I started too late, and Nürburgring, for me the setup was terrible, but on the test we worked all the time on setup and it just worked, and now I think we have a good basic for the next races.
And this must be good for your head going into tomorrow. You must feel very confident for qualifying.
Yes, I feel confident, and I think tomorrow it will be rain.
Well, congratulations anyway on your first win in FIA Formula 2. Let's move now to Dan in second place. Dan, it looked to me as though you got plenty of wheel spin off the line, which kind of harmed your chances going into the first corner.
Yeah, I don't think the start was too bad. I managed to get alongside Marcus, so it was a pretty good launch. I didn't want to stall it, I wanted to make sure I got away cleanly. I did get a tiny bit too much wheel spin, but I thought I could have made a move on Marcus, but chances are I might have lost out on the exit, at which stage I might have lost more places, so it wasn't the best, but it was okay.
And then how do you feel about your subsequent race pace? Did you feel you would be able to keep up with Marcus? It looked for a while as though Mihai and Matteo behind you were going to really put the pressure on, but you managed to get into a rhythm and pull away from them.
Yeah, to be honest, I struggled quite badly with a wheel vibration, or at least I think it's a wheel vibration on the first lap or two, and it just got worse throughout the race. So I wasn't exactly sure of the grip levels there, because it was quite hard to judge. Obviously the guys behind were using the boost to keep up with me, and as soon as I pulled out past that second, then that was it. For the rest of the race they were quite a bit behind me.
Are you expecting rain tomorrow? Have you been around here in the wet in the past?
Yeah, well, we tested on Tuesday in the wet, so I think we've got a pretty good car for the wet. I'm going to be completely honest, so I'm confident in the wet, especially with the setup. I think myself and Marcus proved good pace, and I think we'll do tomorrow if it does rain.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your first F2 podium as well.
Thank you.
And now we'll move to Matteo, finishing in third position. You had plenty of battles out there, especially with Mihai Marinescu. How difficult was it trying to get past him?
It was a little bit difficult, yeah, because in this track, it's the track is not so big and in the long straight there. But I tried to move for the first time in the outside. He blocked me, so I just goes in the other side, and he again blocked me. So I don't know if there will be something with the scootering, but we'll see that. And then I think he just had a little bit of sliding in the Eau Rouge, and he lost a little bit of kilometers in the Eau Rouge. I boosted just after that and can overtake him in the inside, so it was pretty good. And then I tried to push maybe to catch Mackenzie, but it was a bit too far.
When you were alongside Marinescu, when you got past, you had 2 wheels on the grass. Did you consider coming off the throttle, or because you just kept it flat out, didn't you?
Yeah, I hesitate a bit to go in the grass because when I saw Miroša in the first lap, he's just bounced in front of me, so I was a bit scared of that. But yeah, I tried a bit to go in the grass last year, but it was okay. So this time goes well too. So yeah, I'm happy with this overtake. I think it's quite good. And after that, when I came back on the asphalt, I was just like wheel to wheels with Marinescu, and I touched him with my front tire. So it was quite tight, but okay.
And this is obviously your fourth podium, I think, of the season. You're up to second place now in the championship with Christopher's fifth position. It's turning into a great season. Are you thinking about the championship? Are you thinking about capturing Bicetta, or are you just taking each race?
Yeah, sure. I'm always thinking about championship. This is point make process, but I have to keep that position. Try to take points from Bicetta because he's not in front now. This time, sadly for him, but for me, yeah, I don't want to say that, but this is anyway good for me. But yeah, I'm thinking of the championship, I'm sure.
Cool. Well, congratulations to our top three. Best of luck for tomorrow.